Darmstadt is situated close to Frankfurt and is known as Germany's City of Science, as it's home to many scientific institutions, universities and high-technology companies. Transworld Sport headed here to find out more about a sport that's rapidly gaining popularity in this country, an innovative game that blends the old with the new. This is the sport of Headis. It was invented by German René Wegner.
I'd been to a swimming pool in Kaiserslautern with friends. We wanted to play soccer, but the pitch was busy. We saw that a table tennis table was available, so we said, let's go and play with our heads.
From that moment of spontaneity back in 2006, Headis has become one of Germany's fastest growing sports. Organising tournaments for hundreds of dedicated players and promoting the sport throughout Europe has become a full-time job for Wegner. Although the game is serious business for him, central to Headis is a light-hearted spirit. In few sports would he find competitors actively encouraged to call themselves the likes of Nosebreaker or Armageddon. Wegner himself goes by the name of Harry Potter.
The basic idea of Headis was to have fun with friends. Early on, we started to give each other nicknames, similar to the World Wrestling Federation, so that each player has their own character. We're still doing it today, and the players have a lot of fun with it.
As with table tennis, a set in Headis is the first to 11 points, with matches played to the best of 3 sets. Players often utilise spin, with some even throwing themselves on the table to generate power. Whilst shorter than many of his competitors, Darmstadt's own Markus Rieg combines deft touches with explosive shots and has established himself as one of the sport's leading players.
We each have our own style depending on our height. If I'm facing a short ball, I have to stretch a bit more than others. Every player can develop their own particular style, and I think I've developed mine pretty well, both in offensive and defensive ways.
Playing under the pseudonym Sniper Schorsch, hometown hero Rieg is hotly tipped to win the men's competition at the inaugural Midnight Madness tournament, which attracts over 100 competitors. With finals slated for the small hours of the morning, in the early rounds over 100 determined competitors fill the hall with the sound of rubber ball hitting head and table. Before too long, darkness falls over Darmstadt and the competition reaches its business end. The knockout stages provide some thrilling action. Surprisingly, René Wegner exits the competition at the hands of the youngest player in the tournament. Markus Rieg progresses to the semi-finals, where he faces Alex Bone. The other semi-final features Cornelius Dull, the top-ranked player in the game, with his trademark serve.
There are no real rivalries. You're always gracious to your opponent if he has won. You then go out and celebrate together in the evening. Our sport is based on friendship, unlike in other sports where you don't applaud your opponent's success. In Headis, you do.
Fast and ferocious, both semis are tight affairs, decided in 3 sets. Ultimately, it's Rieg and Cornelius Dull, better known as Headsinfarkt, who booked their places in the final, having overcome their more aggressive opponents. First, though, the women's title must be decided. Susan Meinel has dominated the women's game for the last 2 years, and once again, she comes out on top. With the women's competition all wrapped up, attention turns to the final showdown of the night. It's the 5th time that the players known as Sniper Schorsch and Headsinfarkt have met in a Headis final. and it's the former who grabs the upper hand in the first set. Both players appear to have saved their best for the final, producing the best rallies of the day. Throughout the second set, Cornelius Dahl demonstrates why he's climbed to the top of the game. His devastating spin serve proves hard to deal with, and he levels the match at 1-set-all. After trading points throughout the final set, Dahl soon finds himself 1 point away from the 12th tournament win of his career.
I'm extremely happy. Recently, things have been going really well, and they did today too.
With its enthralling competitive action and its unique spirit set to sweep through Europe, it's possible that Headis could one day change how the world views the humble table tennis table.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.